Welcome to Maxim's Inside Track here from Brisbane head office. We're obviously all a little bit on edge at the moment with Hurricane Alfred about to hit us in the next 24 hours. So a lot of preparation going on here as to what's going to happen. So to everyone in Southeast Queensland and Northern New South Wales and the Maxim food team here, the main thing is everyone stays safe. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting 24 to 48 hours ahead. Going to give you a quick update based on the GDT last night and look at the major products. Probably the big talking point right now across the globe and also in dairy are these tariffs and these potential tariff wars that are going on, prompted by the US. China has put a 10% tariff on US dairy. That particularly would impact the major dairy products that go into China from the US, which is really sweet whey or the whey proteins. The demand will still be there, but whether or not those trade flows change and pricing in different markets changes is yet to be seen. It's definitely causing a lot of uncertainty, but we'll have to wait over the next month or two to just see how that plays out. So let's look at the major products. So whole milk stayed relatively firm overnight. The price of whole milk is one of the big determinants of the milk price in New Zealand. And the $10 milk price is pretty much where whole milk pricing is right now. So I don't really see or expect any changes between now and the new season, because that milk price is largely been set. The demand is relatively strong. Production on the domestic front in China is down. It was down 9% in December, and so demand from China of whole milk is still relatively good. So I don't expect anything to change there. The high milk price in New Zealand is prompting farmers to obviously produce as much milk as possible. We are hearing of drier conditions in the North Island, but nothing's really impacting the milk flows as of yet. So don't really expect anything to change from here on in until the new season. In terms of Skim Milk Powder, the major buyer last night on GDT was Europe, surprisingly. That kind of suggests that Europe is not completely comfortable with how their season's looking. There's some uncertainty there. We know that there are issues with the blue tongue virus. There's the foot and mouth in Germany, which is largely contained, it seems, but it's still having an impact. So that held up pricing of skim overnight. Maybe some concern as well that buying skim from the US into Europe in these tariffs could be a potential issue. Looking at fats, look, I think the main thing here, fats stayed firm overnight. Once again, we've got these record butter prices. New Zealand is still below the Europeans on butter prices. The biggest buyer of butter last night was the Middle East. So they are still favouring this New Zealand, this stream of butter. We did see a cheaper US product coming into the market. There's a lot of cream in the US, but that hasn't really impacted the market yet, it seems. Whether that will do over the next month or two is yet to be seen. One thing I would say is especially on fats, supply up until this point has been relatively good. Even with these high prices, typically supply would be short, but it's been pretty good even at these high prices. What we are now starting to see is some constraint in supply. So I'd advise anyone looking to lock in volume over the winter period in the Southern Hemisphere to really consider that now. Supply could keep these prices again pretty high until the new season. That's it, relatively short inside track today. Main thing here is for everyone in Queensland and Northern New South Wales to stay safe, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks.